Alright, what's up YouTube? So I've just finished a live stream where I took a look at the all the USDT pairs on Binance, right? And now I have a video for you guys on the most interesting ones, right? So I have a list of about 12, 11, I think, altcoins where I, basically the ones that I think looks good on all the altcoin versus USDT pairs on Binance. So I'm just gonna go through this list and show you what I'm liking. By the way, guys, check the scrolling text up at the top of the screen. If you guys don't know already, we are hosting a 200K Traders Congress in the Birbs. We're starting the 3rd of May. You guys need to check it out. It's 14 days free trading education, trading webinars. We're gonna have expert panels, discussions. It's just gonna be a great time for every trader out there. So even if you're a beginner trader or an advanced trader, you're gonna find something very useful, most likely. All you need to do is go to the link in the scrolling text above. I'm also gonna have it in the description of this video. It's thebirbs.com/200K sign up, right? So go to that link and sign up for the 200K Congress, and you're gonna get notified via the newsletter when you when it's when you're ready to join. We're gonna have a lot of nice, interesting competitions and discounts and all that fun stuff. So please do not forget about the 200K Congress. I promise you it's going to be a massive success. Like last year was a completely, it was a very nice and big, success. We had some very nice webinars, and this year is just going to be much bigger. All right, guys, let's move on to the list of interesting altcoins right here. So the first one I want to look at is Ethereum versus USDT. Well, obviously USDT because they're all going to be versus USDT. So looking at the daily here on Ethereum, we had a very nice bounce of the daily 20 EMA. We also came down and touched the daily 50 EMA right here, and we had a pretty nice bottom being put in on the daily right here. On the daily stochastics, RSI turning bullish below 20, and we also have that bounce on the daily 20 EMA. And what I'd like to see from Ethereum here is, we're getting that potential, higher low right here. So, but I'd like to see a break and retest of this blue box right here. If we can get a breakout and then a new higher low somewhere in this area, that would be amazing, and I would go long on Ethereum. The setup would probably look something like this. I would base the take profit targets on the fib levels. I don't have those fib levels on the chart right here, but you should probably use maybe the low down here to the high up here and base the fibs on that the high time frame structure. So what we're looking for is a breakout and a 4-hour close somewhere above that blue box, and then a rounded retest of that blue box, and we would go long on a confirmed bounce somewhere in that blue box. What I'm looking for is a bullish engulfing, bullish pin bar, or a 15-minute bullish break in market structure inside the zone, something like that. So that's Ethereum USDT. Definitely keep this on your radar for a potential break and retest. Next one is FTT, right? So on FTT, we have a pretty nice and a pretty decent, let's remove the alerts here, but a pretty decent area right here. We have reclaimed that level right there. Let's remove this right here. So what I'm looking at right here is very similar to Ethereum. I would like to see this level get reclaimed as support. We are right now seeing a 4-hour W, a double bottom, where we're bouncing off the daily 20 EMA. The daily stochastics is forming a bottom right here on the 20 EMA daily, looking very similar to Ethereum, and I will be looking at the same thing here on FTT as I would be looking for on Ethereum. Just a reclaim of this level as support, a breakout and a retest. Would like to see a higher low here and then a new higher low somewhere here, and that's the secondary higher low that I would like to go long on. Now if you come down a little bit like this, you can then use this area as your invalidation level for a pretty tight stop if you have that confirmation of a bounce, right? VET USDT. So this is a setup that I posted in the Birbs a while ago. I know some of you are still in this. Personally, I did exit this one at entry. because of how the market were looking, the last couple of days. But the next trade on this one is obviously going to be a break and retest of this blue box right here. So if we could get a breakout and then a rounded retest of the 0.26 area, VeChain versus USDT looks really, really good right here. Next one is Xmr Usdt. So we have Monero right here, and quite obviously, I would like to see around retest of this level. So if we could get a retest today or tomorrow while the stochastics RSI is going below 20 and forming a nice rounded bottom below 20 or at least below 30, I would go long on this. And we also have a pretty nice decent confluence with the 4-hour 20 EMA right in the middle of this support area. So that's what I'm looking at, right? Now, the exact entry would be depending on how the bounce actually happens and where we get the bounce, right? But I will be looking at a retest of this blue box and then go long on a confirmed bottom. Like I told you on Ethereum in the beginning, a bullish engulfing or a bullish pin bar or a 15-minute break in market structure inside the area is what I'm looking at. Zcash is looking similar. We are getting a double bottom on the daily EMA right here with the daily stochastics almost forming at the bottom right here. Not really that perfect, but same here. A break and retest of the 260 area for Zcash is what I'm looking at. So wait for a 4-hour close above this blue box or a 4-hour open and close, and then a 4-hour rounded retest or at least a 1-hour rounded retest and go long on a confirmed bounce inside this blue box right here. Stop loss level, not really sure. If we get a move like this, I would probably use base stop loss invalidation level on that low prior to the breakout. Next one is Dash, and this was a nice trade that we had going in the Birbs last 2 weeks when the market was looking very, very bullish. Now we have a potential reversal going on. We're entering some type of range. It's looking pretty choppy, but Dash is looking really good here. So for a new entry on Dash, if you're still in this, I would at least let it run. But I think I did recommend you guys to exit the moon bag when you lost the 50 EMA right here. So a break and retest of this blue box right here. The setup I'm eyeing looks something like this, right? That's what I'm looking at. I would love to get in on a new trade on Dash on something like this. I have the alerts on the chart and I'm looking at this, right? So when the alerts go off and we have a round retest, I'm going to post a setup in the Birbs most likely on this for you. But if you see this and there's no setup, just enter. It's looking very good. Bnb Usdt. We have a very, very nice breakout right here, and we had a 1-hour bullish pin bar right there, front running that level. I think we should see some type of retrace here, just a local pullback into this area right here. Now, if we get something like this, obviously I'm gonna go long here. I'm definitely gonna go long here. I'm gonna use this area as my invalidation level. BNB looks very, very good. It's very, very bullish. The sentiment on social media is very positive for BNB. We are seeing retail traders coming in and really, we got that craze on the Binance chain right now, and obviously Binance, the BNB token, the Binance token is definitely going to, move in a positive direction because of all that positive sentiment, most likely. Anyway, if we do get a bounce down here, I would go long and confirm the retest. We do actually have an active long on BNB, which is performing very, very well on in the Birbs. So definitely check that one out if you're a member. And if you're not a member already, you can join for free for 7 days if you go to the webpage. But best of all, use the link above. Sign up for 200k Congress. Get 14 days free access. Everything in the Birbs. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. Next one, EGLD. We had 3 trades on this one when we had that nice bullish market structure last couple of weeks. Winner, and that's unfortunately was a loser. I'm not even sure if that activated. I don't think that one activated. We wanted to see around the break and retest of that level. Now the next trade on EGLD will most likely be a break and retest of this blue box right there. So definitely keep your eyes on EGLD for a rounded retest of the $195 area to go. I would probably look at the the 235 area as my first take profit, and then obviously base the other take profit levels on the medium to high time frame fib levels. Next one is ENG, and a lot of altcoins are showing the same market structure right here. So a lot of altcoins that you are going to see today in the market, it's showing a very similar market structure and price action, where it's hitting the resistance area, where when Bitcoin dumped, we broke this area to the downside, and most altcoins are not testing that resistance area. The important thing here is, are we going to break and retest that area? That's the most important part right here. Are we going to reclaim the lost support as a new support? If that happens, I think we're going to see some very nice moves on altcoins, and ENG versus USDT is definitely one of those I'm looking at. Just a simple break and retest of the 2.8 area for a move higher. Also check that daily 20 EMA, a break and retest of the 20 EMA would be nice as well. FET USDT showing the exact same type of market structure as ENG previously. So a break and retest of the let's say 0.58 area, and we are most likely going higher, and I would look at taking profits, at least 1 or 2 take profits at the previous highs right here. Next one, KNC, Kyber Network, showing the same type of market structure as well, hitting resistance that we broke down with Bitcoin dumped. I would be looking at a break and retest of the 20 EMA in the daily and the 3.250 area. Last but absolutely not least, we got Luna USDT, again showing a very similar market structure. We're hitting the resistance area where we broke down. A break and retest of the 14.5 area would be nice. The problem with this one though is that it's below the daily 20 EMA, and if you go long here, you're going to buy the 20 EMA on the daily as you basically going to be buying right into resistance. If you want to be extra safe, wait for a reclaim and a break and retest of the daily 20 EMA. Alright guys, that's just a quick breakdown of today's market scan. These are the coins I'm watching. This is my watch list for the altcoin versus USDT market. I'm going to do a market scan for the altcoin versus BTC market in a couple of hours and share that one in a video in the Birbs. If you want to watch that one, make sure to join the free trial and gain access before I release that video. Alright guys, that's it. Have a great Wednesday everyone, and see you guys in the next one.